In case you didn't know, some serious news went down yesterday for Neca, and I'm here to tell you what this means for the future of the company and Godzilla figures. So, Neca does not have the license for Godzilla vs Kong. So, I'm reading this from Kaiju News outlet. This is due to Playmates having the license for Godzilla vs Kong and the film's owners not wanting there to be any competition, even though the companies occupy different areas of the market. So that is what they said, and I believe this is coming from Randy, the owner of Neca. So here's what he had to say. Randy also shared there will be 2 new Godzilla figures that will be revealed sometime in the near future. Additionally, the company apparently still has the rights to some non-Toho kaiju monsters, pretty much. Randy also mentioned that he would like to do a Mechagodzilla figure eventually, though this was just him speaking personally. Now guys, let me break down everything and what this means, since I do have an insight as to what companies do, and in a way Kaiju Outlet is incorrect by them saying that even though they have the license and they occupy different markets, that is not true. So here is how this works. There's different companies out there that are going to buy the license for Godzilla vs Kong, and if you're not fast enough, then you're obviously going to miss out on that market. So for them to say they don't occupy the same market, that is a big mistake, and let me explain what this means. First of all, Playmates, Neca, Monster Arts, Bandai, same thing, right? They occupy the same market, as in 6-inch figures to 7 or even 8-inch figures. That is considered to be the same market. They share the same market. It would be considered a different market when Playmates and Neca made different size figures. So let's say Playmates was to do 6-inch figures, right? And Neca was known to do 12-inch or even bigger figures. That would be a totally different category. A better way to put it is this is divided into different categories. The 6-inch category, the 10-inch, 12-inch, 20 and above. And a different way, if you want to look at it like this, is there is the articulated category with 6-inch, the X plus category, statues and all of that. So once a different company acquires the license, it is going to be very difficult for other companies to compete in the same market. Now, it is considered the same market when both companies or other companies want to buy the same license in a 6-inch category, and that is exactly why Neca cannot acquire the license at this moment. So that doesn't mean they won't do any Godzilla figures in the future or other monsters. That just means that until Playmates loses or gives up the license or the time exclusive deal they made, Neca will be freely able to make more Godzilla figures. But until then the license will stay with Playmates, and that means that we won't be seeing any Godzilla vs Kong figures from Neca this year or next year. It's all about Playmates. Now, for people thinking that that wasn't the same market, it is the same market, and if people may wonder, how do you know this information? So I do have connections with other companies. I won't give out any names, but if you're not fast enough to make deals, then you do miss out on big opportunities. This opportunity is now for Playmates. Am I disappointed that Neca didn't get the rights or the license? Of course I am. I think Neca would have gave us brilliant figures, especially for Kong, Mechagodzilla, the new Godzilla. It's just a bummer, because Playmates is more for kids. They're not really considered figures. For me, a figure is something that has articulation, a great amount of details, accessories, something that is well known for ages 14 and up, and Playmates is 3 and up. And we all know that their toys are not the best. They don't have much articulation. If anything, they only have 4 points of articulation. Details really, really do suck. I mean, you guys saw Shin Godzilla and other toys from them, and they are not the best. The only way that I do see them making a comeback is if they ever produce a articulated line, but that would totally be competition for Neca and Monster Arts in the future. Not to say that there wasn't any competition because those companies are rivaling each other already, Neca and Monster Arts. And in this business, it is how it is, guys. It's all about business, it's all about money. If you're not quick enough, if you're not the one out there to make the first move, you're just staying behind. Now, for people freaking out saying, oh my god, this is the end for NECA, they're never making any Godzilla figures or any other monsters. No, this just means that at the moment they are on hold. They won't be making any Godzilla figures until they have the license back or until they can make a brand new deal. But as Randy said, they do have the rights to make other Godzilla monsters that isn't only Godzilla. So if you do remember, they did mention that they were working on a Mothra, Rodan, and possibly other figures. He also mentioned that he would like to do a Mechagodzilla. Does this mean that NECA has the rights for Mechagodzilla? No, it does not. It is just his personal opinion saying that sometime in the near future, he wants to make a Mechagodzilla. Either it could be Kiryu, Mechagodzilla 2, or the new Mechagodzilla in Godzilla vs. Kong. So let me know what you guys think. Are you happy? Are you disappointed? What exactly are your thoughts? Now, for me personally, this is a bummer because I think, in my personal opinion, every company should be given an opportunity. If you want to compete in the 6-inch, go on, do it. I think the best company with the best work will come out on top, as I always said. Great work always shines, feedback, everything like that. If you are a company that takes great opportunities, that listens to your fans, to what other companies are doing, and you really create things that no other company has seen, then I think you will eventually stand out. And companies shouldn't be afraid of making new things that haven't been seen before, as long as it is done correctly and with the right time. And I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not a big fan of Playmates, never was, and I don't even like the toys. That's why I never even bought a single Playmate toy, even from Godzilla vs. Kong, or no, I think Kong, Skull Island, and Shin Godzilla and other older versions of Godzilla. They just look ridiculous to me, and they are not the best quality even for a toy. I think Bandai really shows and shines on that department. Playmates just stays behind. And if they are to compete in this new category, they really have to step up their articulation and details for Godzilla vs. Kong. And it looks like this year we're not getting any NECA figures. It looks like Monster Arts will be the true king this year, but who knows? Anything can happen. Surprises could come from different companies, and I'm sure there's different things coming this year. And I don't know, guys. It's just I feel a little bit disappointed with NECA because if they would have acted fast, if they would have saw this coming, they would have acquired the license for Godzilla vs. Kong, or who knows, maybe Playmates already had their eyes on Godzilla vs. Kong, and maybe NECA was trying to fight to get the rights, maybe to try to get into this same category. And Toho and Legendary just said, you know what, it's considered the same category, it's gonna be competition, so no deal. Playmates already made the first move, they already bought the license. You'll just have to wait until the license is lost or the time exclusivity is over, NECA, and that is just unfortunate. So I don't want people to go to NECA with mean comments, no hate towards NECA or other companies, right? Like I told you guys, this is just business, and business is moved with money and great mindsets out there. Now, here's what could potentially happen sometime in the future. After the time exclusivity with Playmates is over, NECA could potentially buy the license for Godzilla vs. Kong, and we could see their versions for Godzilla vs. Kong, but that could potentially happen until 2021 or 2022, because if Godzilla vs. Kong is coming out this year until next year, we all know that figures extend 2 years. The year that the movie comes out all the way until next year with different versions, different monsters out there. We all know this with Monster Arts and Neca, especially with Godzilla. We saw the supercharged version, the normal version, and the Burning Godzilla. Those figures could potentially take 1 to 2 years to make, so it really depends. Uh, at this point, it is just a waiting game for Neca. They have to wait until they have the license or the opportunity to buy or acquire the license yet again from Legendary and Toho and make a new deal. Now for Neca, I could only say that they have to learn from their mistakes. They have to act quickly as a company. And it's just like that, guys. I told you, this is business. If you're not quick enough, you're eventually just going to miss on big opportunities to make great figures or toys. At the end of the day, uh, you know, I don't know, guys. I just don't want to say too much because I don't want to be in trouble. And I have been already told not to say much information or else I could be in trouble. And I don't want to be in trouble. So, first of all, I do this with respect for every single company. The people behind companies working very hard. And of course, I don't want to lose my respect towards them. And this friendship that we have acquired over the years. It is just something that I don't want to lose just because I want to get views or I want to spoil things. I'm not a person like that, and you guys already know that. Even though I have very important news or important information and have seen things 5 months ahead of everyone else or even a year, I'm not like that. I'm not going out there on the internet spoiling everything. I think that is very disrespectful and such a ass move. For just think about it. So what if you were working on something spectacular, right? You've been putting a lot of work day and night, and you told someone that you trusted, right? A YouTuber or a big influencer, and that influencer goes out there on the internet, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and says, "Hey man, this company is doing that and that." How would you react? You would feel betrayed, lost, and trust would be lost. I meant to say, yeah, trust would be lost. And all those hours that you pour into your project, hard work, dedication, talking to other companies, how would you feel? You would feel very bad, and that just puts a bad image on you and on the person that gave you that information. And you could potentially be fired because of the companies knowing who did that. I mean, they're going to find out eventually. They're going around the company and getting all the information. There's no way they won't find out who said that information. So that is why I keep everything on a low key. And we all talk about this. I sit down with them, talk about, okay, when am I allowed to talk about this project? When am I allowed to give out teasers? I have to wait for the green light, and I'm not like other YouTubers who really don't give a F about it. That's a different topic I want to talk about. So many people stressing out for Godzilla vs. Kong. When is the trailer coming? And they are like that because of other YouTubers giving them false hope. By that I mean they are making YouTube videos saying Godzilla vs. Kong release date confirmed, or I know the release date. Okay, at this point, nobody knows a damn about Godzilla vs. Kong trailer coming. They don't have a official release date. There's a few people that do, but those people have not talked about it at all. And man, I just laugh whenever I see videos like that because it is just ridiculous, and the amount of views they get, it is insane. So I'm over here thinking, just imagine if I was to give out all the information that I know, my channel would blow up immediately. But I'm not like that, guys. I'm not in here to, get views, get the money, and betray people. I'm not like that. I'd rather be known for my hard work, be trusted, respected, and earn everything that I have earned in my life because of my hard work and dedication, not because I'm out here giving out spoilers, leaking everything just to get views and make hot money and just leave. I'm not like that, guys. Yes, it is very ridiculous of those YouTubers, and they should be ashamed of themselves saying, okay, so I know the release date. Dude, you don't know shit about this. Okay? How many times have they made the same video confirming the same release dates or changing the release date over and over again? so many times. And you know why they do that? Because they want views. They want money from you guys. And everyone keeps on falling and falling. And I have to deal with this because I see a lot of comments of people stressing, complaining, blaming me for the release date. I never said anything. I'm not giving no release dates. I'm not talking about this at all. Okay? I'm staying quiet. And you're not getting any information from me. But I just find it ridiculous that people are coming to me and blaming me for something that I never said. So how about this? Stop looking at videos that are confirming Godzilla vs Kong release dates. Just don't look at them. This is only going to stress you out. This is only going to make you impatient, just wanting a trailer and trailer. As I told you guys, only believe that there's information or a trailer coming when you hear this officially from Legendary or Toho. If you hear this anywhere else, don't believe it. Oh, people saying, well, you have leaked stuff already for Godzilla vs. Kong. Yes, I do leak things that are officially confirmed. I'm not here leaking fake information. That's what I'm talking about. There's a big difference between leaking legitimate information and leaking fake information. So when people come at me saying, why are you doing leaks if you were against them last year? Because I know this community is very desperate for any type of news of Godzilla vs. Kong. I know that we haven't gotten anything, so any leak or information that I have that is officially confirmed, I will do it. I will show you guys. But if it's something fake, I'm not going to cover it, and that's that. It's only a rumor, it's only a leak. Until it has some type of heavy confirmation, I will do it. But that's about it, guys. Make sure to drop a like, comment your thoughts, let me know what you think. Until then, stay red, stay inside, wash your hands. This is Ruby Gaming X, and I'll catch you guys next time.